Yeah, let's dive into, Batch being acquired by PropStream. I'm sure that's what a lot
Everybody
of
wants
you
to
want to
know.
hear about and know about. And it really happened organically to where, I called Brian. So reaching out to you and saying, hey, like people are going to like what they're going to like.
Right.
We both have great platforms, but you're going to buy skip tracing and or contact information and data somewhere. Why couldn't it be us?
Yeah.
And I jokingly said, like this is so important to us. I'd sell you batch dialer and batch leads. And you looked at me and good, would you?
Yep.
And I was like, huh.
And you're right. It was just this very organic conversation, and I really started taking it seriously when I thought our biggest challenge today is that perception of skip tracing.
Yeah.
That Batch is known for the quality, the reliability of your skip tracing product.
Right.
And you have all these new great AI tools. And so as I was thinking about it, I'm like, how could we spin this? And I think the initial conversation was, I'll buy skip tracing data from you, but we need to.
Yeah.
We're not going to say where we're getting it, so
And
there
we
was
can't
an
say
overlap.
where we service it
Yeah.
either.
And then as I really started to think on it, I was like, wait a minute, that is the value. It's the name. It's that is a batch skip tracing, batch data, batch leads holds a certain value with people.
Right.
And why would I want to hide that? Because that to me was the biggest, that's something we should be celebrating.
Yes.
Like, hey, look what we did in PropStream.
Yeah.
We have all this data and
Yeah.
now we have this contact. And that in my mind is the evolution of thought of why don't we actually just take this conversation that we joked about more seriously
Mm-hmm.
and kind of float the idea to Stuart and say, how can we make this happen?